First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Oh, good hit, baby boy.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Good hit. You ain't put that hit on him. I think he was going to take off. I should have threw it up, too. I should have modified that.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Hurts. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Keep it up, Grant. He's still up.
7 yards there and a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Good shit. Good play. Good play. I saw you there. I was just curious what you could do.
And provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Good shit.
Coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner.
Good shit, bro. I had to try it.
As they force the INT
Let's go.
on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that.
Nice. Way to muscle in there to get the ball, bro.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Another run here with Sanders. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Good play.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders.
Nice cutback. Nice cutback. Nice cutback. What are you doing?
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Nice cutback.
Miles Sanders, 35 yards. And
Nice
the
cutback.
Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in point. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll look to throw. This will be
I like that.
Nice.
Good shit, bro.
Lineman, but he couldn't pull that
Good
one in.
play.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They go play action with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And that is intercepted.
Nope.
Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard
You know how AJ do.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
In motion right is Brown. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
Good play, Slay.
This one down to about the 23-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll run with Sanders. And this one will wind up with
Good
a
shit,
losing
bro.
yardage back to the 4-yard line. And
Good
offensively,
defense.
they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Damn good
That's a
dude.
really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly
oh, shit.
I'm with you on that one. And we
oh, shit. I can't tackle him, bro. I could not tackle him. No matter what I did. They could. I would not. It was like.
Quez Watkins.
I don't know, bro. That was the weirdest thing I ever saw.
And score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
That was weird, bro.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond? He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 85 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. First throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
He dodged a bullet, bro.
Well, make that now 2 completions
He
for him
really
on this
dodged
drive.
a
These aren't
bullet.
ordinary
Good shit,
completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run with Sanders.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very low.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 72 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into in another zone.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
first and 10. It's Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, it's Sermon.
Oh, come on, Trey.
7 yards there and a first down.
He brought Trey in on me.
First down on that second down run, and at that yardage
Oh, go ahead, Trey.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
Okay, Kenny G in the building.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Sermon on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Now Sanders, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to Smith.
Yo, bro.
They're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. They'll run. It's Sanders.
What the hell was that? What was that? Come on, bro. Oh, man. Come on.
With a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run once more with Sermon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yo, baby!
On third down, they'll run it.
What's
with
up?
Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead, it's Sermon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Sermon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Gun now on 3rd down. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Nice. 15-play drive, bro. That's good work. Good work.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
oh,
get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
I could have overthrew your defense.